All right, well, good morning, YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I've been rather busy, so this is kind of nice to get to sit down and do this again. But anyways, so basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to take this $30 metal gear servo kit, okay, and replace the plastic gears in my Traxxas 2085, okay. So because I'm cheap, instead of buying the $120 Traxxas 2085X or whatever it may be that comes with the metal gears, I'm just going to rebuild this one with the metal gears and make it the same for $30. So basically, I've already kind of took one of these apart, and I'm going to time lapse this when I start the rebuild process. It's pretty straightforward. It's not hard. Just obviously pay attention to what you're doing. So what I've got here, move you down, is I've already took apart one. This is going to be the one I'm going to be working on. I've tested both of them. They both function. There's just obviously issues with the stripped gears. So essentially here, right in here, is where your metal drive gear is for the servo. All the rest of the gears are plastic, okay? This gear here is the gear that sits in there, and this one obviously is the one that's stripped. All the gears, or all the teeth, are just gone right here, and it's just pieces of plastic hanging off, as you can see. So this is what we're going to be replacing. I took this apart just to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to be getting myself into for this video, so I don't look like a complete moron trying to do this. And what it looks like, from my understanding here, is with the parts that are supplied, it looks like obviously you'll be reusing all the screws, and pay attention to the tiny washers that are on here, okay? And it looks like you'll also be reusing this bearing and O-ring there also, okay? And they have a nice amount of lube on here. Unfortunately, I don't have any lube, so I'm probably going to use the lube off of these gears and the lube off of this one that I'm going to take apart for y'all to lube these metal gears. I'm sure probably any type of bearing grease or something like that would work for this, and I might even go rummage around in the garage just to see if maybe I can find some, because I would like to think that I have some, considering I work on cars a lot. But anyways, so I'm going to start this teardown process, okay? We're just going to time lapse this, rebuild this real quick, and I hope it works. All right, so let the fun begin. I guess in hindsight, probably don't need access to this, so I guess taking that off is probably pointless. I should have realized that when I took that apart, again for the purpose of not making me look like a dumbass doing this, but hey. All right, so all done. I did not replace the shim, so that's why I still have one left, because they did give me this in the package. Otherwise, it was pretty straightforward, minus my 5-year-old bothering me and an Amber Alert going off, several other distractions. I had to break out the instructions, which are a little helpful, but if I wouldn't have had the distractions and was able to do this straight through, I probably would not have needed these, but kind of lost my place. Anyways, so I'm gonna get this thing hooked up and give it a whirl and see what happens. All right, I got this servo hooked up with the metal gears in it. Let's turn this on. Perfect. Everything looks good. Looks good.